Okay, gonna pound out a quickie. I got a picture of Rogan on holiday. I looked into when Liver King was arrested. It was after I posted my video. Now, I wouldn't mention this usually just because of that, but I heard Liver King talking up the word utility. He said it a few times, utility. And utility is what the internet should be. It shouldn't be about getting bullied, which is what's going on. So I can see how it's quite possible Liver King saw my video, he watched it, it wasn't that long, and it made sense to him. Or he watched one of my videos where he heard me talking about class action suit against the tech companies. Now, because I am just one person without any power, without any association with anything, because it's garbage, all I can do is point out the deformed, disgusting nature of the subhuman bitches who are fronting for the military to F with each and every one of us. So I am focusing in lately on Kim Iverson and Joe Rogan. They are two deformed, subhuman rodents, rats, scum. This Kim Iverson has to be turning into the ugliest woman of all time. She got weird frickin' creases popping up in her face. Why don't you, Kim Iverson, who's moving her head around like a chicken for America every day, just about it seems. Why don't you explain to us, Kim Iverson, what fucking drugs you scarf down each and every day because you're a weak-willed tool of the state apparatus. You're a disgusting piece of shit, Kim Iverson. Damn, you're fucking in the toilet. I don't know where Kim Iverson lives. I bet someone knows where she must see her walking around. Like, where does Bezos walk around? Where's Elon Musk? Where's the fucking pussy fuck Elon Musk? Back in the day, we used to go autographed. We used to go autograph hunting. We would hunt. We would pray for an autograph. Now, because I have no power, I have no money, I just want to spook the fuck out of Joe Rogan. He's a piece of shit. I outed his fucking wife years ago. I fucking outed Joe Rogan year after year and nothing ever changed. He never got booted. None of these people get booted. Nothing happens to them. But their faces deteriorate into trash, worse and worse. And that's what this video is. I'm going to put a picture up for the thumbnail of Rogan and fucking Kim Iverson. And I want both of them to know. Yeah, I know they plug in my username. I think they watch my videos too, and somehow the page stats are frozen. They never add up the totals to it. They never give me credit for how many people are watching my videos, how many watched them. And on the flip side, they give stinking bitches like Rogan and Kim Iverson, they give them fake page views. Now, Rogan, of course, was getting massive page views because he was getting hooked up with the most famous people. They can't do that with Kim Iverson. They can't do that with many people. And they have to be with people who are in on it. So every single fucking loser who's been on Joe Rogan, who's gone to his house, to the studio, every single fucking one of them's in on it. So, I don't know. I'm an autograph hunter. I think it would be nice to create pockets of awareness where anyone can go, oh yeah, Joe Rogan, he's from Lake Austin, Texas. You can even you can search for his house. You can see his house it's all over the internet. We can see where Joe Rogan lives. We can actually see Joe Rogan on a $50 million yacht, too. We can see him with creased up fucking junkie face. I bet the guy's This is pretty much all I want to do, make another video where I'm saying fuck you to the U.S. military and the whole corporate structure of this fucking disgusting mind control, social media garbage, internet garbage. Fuck you, Kim Iverson, you piece of shit. You disgusting, creased up. It's just going to get worse and worse for you, Kimmy Iverson, you disgusting piece of shit. Same with Joe Rogan. Does this mean Joe Rogan, who's a deformed fucking, stinky fucking piece of shit, subhuman? I have more respect for insects than Joe Rogan. Is Joe Rogan gonna quit? Is Joe Rogan gonna take his money and go hide? He obviously can't run and hide on a yacht because they got his fucking ugly fucking creased up, deformed loser face all over the internet. And, oh, let's look at Joe Rogan. Let's look at his wife. Let's look at his family. We're so interested in Joe Rogan. Nah, the only thing I'm interested in is telling pieces of shit like Kim Iverson and Joe Rogan, like, hey, can I have your attention for just 1 second here? You're a fucking piece of shit. I did it to Lee Camp. Lee Camp, is he gonna quit? The guy's fucking making a fool of himself. All these people are making fools of themselves. The people who they work for, put them in bad situations. They make them flap their arms. They make them move around a lot, make faces. All because they're drug addicts, and the deep state knows that these are fucking the weakest pieces of shit anywhere who can't live without their drugs. Otherwise, they would have quit those fucking jobs years ago because they're making fools of themselves. Goddamn Kim Iverson. Does that hurt your face? Does that hurt when your face does that? You disgusting, ugly bitch. Does that hurt your face? Joe Rogan, you fucking cunt. Does that hurt his face? Does that hurt your face, Joe Rogan, if by chance you're listening in there? You goddamn fucking cunt, Joe Rogan. Are you going in? Is Joe Rogan gone demented? He must feel, all these people must feel like shit, knowing that everyone can see that they're bobbing their heads around like chickens, reading off of teleprompters. How does Jimmy Jean Donkey Till, Peter Richard Mormon, or how does Jenna Beck, Dairy Queen Karen, how about Craig Pasta Jardula, who I posted his felon record, fucking bizarre, violent felon bitch cunt, Pasta Jardula, fake name. Well, the Jardulas looks real. Fucking all of it fake, year after year. They popped up in 2016 to coincide with the Bernie thing. And that was the last friggin' boost of juice this system will ever receive. Creased up fucking bitches. I just want to say that there is hope. Debbie Lusignan and Adrian Lamo they both found a way to quit. They found a way to quit being COINTELPRO rats, reading AI off of hidden teleprompters. Is that what's going on? Are these bitches finally waking up to the fact that they're tools reading AI? Did they not know that they're reading AI? We didn't know. We the people didn't know they were reading AI. Are people starting to grok on? It seems to me that people are grokking on. I don't see any real comments. The only real comments, once in a while I'll see a real comment and it'll look like one of those shills. The old school shills who used to write out their comments. Maybe they had help. But it was a little more free form back in the day, some years back. So it was a 10. I know they've always been manipulating and scripting, but this AI thing, well, it would have to be studied to see exactly when it got implemented. It got implemented clearly, at least, at the latest, with these live streams. Maybe, I don't know when Rogan started, when he wasn't known, when he started the... You look at any of these people, you look at their early videos, and it becomes fairly clear when they were unpolished, like how frickin' scripted it is and was. I just figured out how to get them to tweak out their faces or to get them aware of themselves. That's all one has to do, is make bad people aware of themselves and that they're not respected, they're not liked, and that the only reason they're in our face is because of power and force. Otherwise, they're nothing. They wouldn't be on. No one would have the time of day for them back. They would have never been in the media back in the day. These people have no skills. They have no talent. And I don't know if there's any real channels out there, but I'm starting to think no. Or there's no way to find them. That the demented pieces of shit who are asking for a boomerang. See, the boomerang is where they're the ones doing this. They're the ones who created this. If we the people just stick to the thinking about impulse versus compulsion and then do neither of them, neither have an impulse nor a compulsion, then we're free. And part of my freedom is I want these frickin' losers to look in the mirror and to grok how fucking deformed they're getting. And they are, and they're gonna get worse and worse. So I let a fucking bitch like Fiorella Mallorca, I let her know that she's deformed. I let them all fucking know it. It took several years. But I fucking let them know it, starting off with H.A. Goodman, and then and lesser known losers involved in it who no one even knows who they are. If no one knows who Kim Iverson is, then how are they gonna know what Ebon Kim is? No, but Tim Black knows an Ebon Kim. Tim Black knows a Jenna Beck. But then no one else knows those low-life losers who went after people like me. But the last laugh is clearly in my corner. I'm going to wrap this up right now. I'm going to take a few screen recordings. Of course, it glitches out, and I can only take so many seconds. Because, God forbid, we're given tools to just make videos and be ourselves and God forbid there's free association like the Constitution guaranteed us. It claimed to guarantee freedom of speech, freedom of association. So I want my basic drive here is I already have the pictures I'm going with of Kim Iverson and Joe Rogan. I'm gonna fucking make the thumbnail out of those. And I've already ranted for enough time here where I can just wrap it up. I forgot to stare at the Audacity. It hasn't been glitching out quite as often. I think the AI somewhere deep in the software, they clicked it back on somewhere for a little bit, so the screen recordings can't go on indefinitely. Kudos to AdBlocker. They certainly upped their game against YouTube. Make sure to go into AdBlock. Do like use a server that quit internet if you can, but if you can't, you're still in the part of it where I am, where I'm trying to quit it completely to get over the screen addiction part of it. Make sure to go into AdBlock and have them and allow them to do whatever they want to block it. So you click on all the things in the AdBlock, like to block it, and then that's it. YouTube, it's been working quite well for about a week. They have this new thing where they figured out how to it looks like game over for YouTube. They seem very stymied by AdBlock. So if anyone rich out there wants to help out AdBlock, then I think I recommend that. But that's just putting a Band-Aid on it. The main thing is to end it. So the main thing is to get Joe Rogan to quit. To get Kim Iverson so batshit insane that she quits. Now we don't drive. All we're doing is all I'm doing is putting a mirror up to her and him and people like them. Like Tucker Carlson, where does he live? If we know where Joe Rogan lives, where the fuck is Tucker Carlson? Where does Megyn Kelly live? Where do these assholes live? What town? Where do they go food shopping? Anyone see them around? So it's time in life in which every fucking asshole is confronted. You can I think Hillary Clinton got spooked out by someone when she was out on a walk. No one after with Mike Dukakis after he retired. That guy was he was in the mountains. He was hiking and cleaning litter up on his own just to do it because it was the right thing to do. Now, was Dukakis in on it? It seems like everyone's in on it. But I would say that a guy like Dukakis was never going to be allowed to win. It was just the way it was set up. Obviously, Trump was allowed to win. Obviously, everything's being rigged completely now, more than ever. They're demented. I was able to let them know that they're demented. So they're fucking pissing in their pants. Shitting in their pants. That guy Warren Dixon from Florida. Fucking demented, deformed loser. We know, now it seems like we know where he lives. He's in Florida. As a professor. Goddamn fucking bitch. People should look into it. There's no media too, so we need to F with all the news media. We need to cut them off. We need to ruin them. We need to end them. We need to turn all this internet into a utility. If we can't do that, then fuck them and fuck this. Which is basically where I am. I'm saying, fuck you, fuck this. You go to fucking hell. I'm very happy that Adrian Lamo and Debbie Lusignan figured out how to quit. They were subhuman trash. Warning, less respect than insects should receive. Now, I don't kill insects. I'm nonviolent. That's the beauty of myself. I'm honest and blunt, and I don't take shit from any of these fucking losers in the system. I go out of my way. I went out of my way to get into their skulls. And I'm so happy to see that they're rotting and that it's getting worse and worse. And that their only true option is to quit. Because they're cowards. They're not going to leak it. They're not going to admit to it. So, Kim Iverson, you go to fucking hell. You're like the ugliest bitch anywhere. You got creases popping up. We all know those screenshots I took of you. That's what Kim Iverson is, those screenshots I took. Joe Rogan is what I showed he is. He's a fucking cunt. Joe Rogan's a little fucking piece of shit who's been fucking with us for decades. Joe Rogan, I am praying that Joe Rogan will drop dead of natural causes within 1 year. That's my telepathic goal. I am concentrating for Joe Rogan to get sick from natural causes. So it wouldn't have anything to do with the law or anything. Like Liver King didn't do anything. They got nothing on him. I think he said he has a misdemeanor. They gave him a misdemeanor for it. I don't know what he did. Like he went to Austin, Texas. So what did he do? He asked Joe Rogan for a fight. He didn't do anything. He didn't say I'm gonna commit a crime of violence against Joe Rogan. No. He said he looked forward to Joe Rogan choking him out. So they got nothing on Liver King. They got nothing on him. Maybe don't send your buddies after Liver King. Maybe don't send your people after us. Maybe leave people like myself and Liver King the fuck alone. Because we're not gonna people like myself and Liver King, we don't take it. And obviously, despite myself and Liver King not having any power in terms of social media, we're still better people. That guy Liver King is still a better person than Rogan or Iverson. Joe Rogan pushed the Liver King into an enough is enough mode. You keep pushing us, there's going to be a few of us who figure it out. And then it'll be totally random which one of you fucking CUNTSs are on the receiving end. Now, I'm nonviolent, so all anyone gets from me is words. In fact, God told me to fuck with them. God told me, now it's gonna feel like you're fucking with them. That's God, not me. And he or she said, I couldn't tell the way the voice was. They said, just put a mirror up to them. You're nonviolent. Your greatness. They're scum of earth reading AI off of hidden teleprompters. They have to rig stats. They have to put in like the most stupid, obvious AI comments to make it seem that people care. No one gives a fuck. The only reason any of us watch any of this shit is because we hate your fucking guts. And we don't want to get in trouble with it for it, but we want bad shit to happen to you. Naturally to happen to you. We don't want to get into any legal trouble on it, but we hate your fucking guts. And we're so happy that your faces are tweaking out. We love that it's so obvious that you're scripted and that you're in torment. We love it. I love it. I can't say we. I'm saying I love it. I love that Kim Iverson is a creased up hag of a loser. Goddamn demented fucking piece of shit who deserves every piece of bad karma she has. Joe Rogan, I'm loving this. That Joe fucking cockroach Rogan. He can't go anywhere without we're knowing where he is at all times. We know where his house is. We know when he's on a yacht. And we see him and we see his fucked up face. We see you, Joe Rogan, you fucked up loser. You goddamn fucked up losers, each and every one of you. Dave Smith, you fucked up. All of them are fucked at Lee Camp. What a fucking loser. Could there be anyone more of a loser than Lee Camp? His disgusting, nauseating wife seems to have quit. They're all quitting. They either quit. They eventually quit. Kim Iverson's is turning into a laughingstock because she didn't get the memo that her fucking face is tweaking out and everyone's laughing at her, and that she might want to quit. She might want to quit as soon as possible because she looks like a fucking junkie bitch fuck.